Alrighty. There goes Mike. And realizes that's behind him. He's got his Mokais here. Oh, I gotta turn the camera off and get ready to go. Okay, if the lens is foggy, you'll just have to excuse it until the condensation changes, because it's a little chilly out here. Not very often you run into a Alaska and California Mokai here in Washington, out in the middle of nowhere. Well, that's cool, they're hooked together. So the yellow one doesn't have a clutch, and the green one does. I got new batteries in this. This thing's clear. I think I got a couple hours of video, but we'll see if we don't ruin the camera first. It's a video! Yeah, there's lots of places to go in here.
We'll go left.
Okay. La la la. Alright, looks like we're gonna... Alright, here we go. Oh, if I ever needed a camera mount, it's now. Maybe even a waterproof housing. See if I can run into another log. Ah, you see the grass, so it must be a foot deep. Oh, stretch my hand out. I'm going to drop in behind her Mokai into some smooth water to keep the spray off the camera. Just a little bit of a wind that's grabbing the tips of the water. Need to build some bigger spray shields. Better see. We are on the Steamboat Slough in Marysville, Washington. My clutch is starting to work better. It didn't fully disengage until I ran it for 15-20 minutes. Now it seems that when I come back to an idle, it disengages. May need to get the springs changed a smidge, or not 100% sure why that's the case, but it almost completely disengages. The green boat in front of me, it's got a brand new clutch in it today, and it's working just perfect. But it's the Subaru style, and they had to do something there. Alright, this is like watching grass grow. So I'm going to turn the camera off and we'll come back to it in a little bit. Look at that thing idle. No jet pump. saw Mike standing up in his boat a minute ago steering by leaning. Thought for a second when I came around the corner it was Jesus, but it just turns out it's only half the man. It's a good way to conserve fuel. Idle one back and drag the other along. That yellow one I think you said has 9 horse. There we go. If I get the camera up just right, maybe it is Jesus. I'd say at 1,000 feet, winds are out of the west at 30. At 50 feet, they're out of the west at about 10. And there's almost no wind at all on the surface here. It's all being broken up from being so far inland into the sloughs. At some point we should come around and head into the wind, I would think, and probably get soaked. So the green one in front of me, I weigh up a lot more than she does, so she's a smidge faster. And then the yellow one that Mike has, I can't, neither one of us can keep up with because he's just got a smidge more RPM. I think we got about another 400 miles to go before we get to where we're headed. Haven't seen an alligator, a crocodile, a poisonous snake yet, so we're safe that way. On the flip side, it's 38 degrees in the water and got about 15 minutes to unconscious and about 45 to dead, I think. A lot of duck hunters out here today. I see some ducks flying, so they must be shooting one slough over. See, Mike's putting his spray skirt back on, so he must be planning on the worst. Reaching underneath. Anybody needs a windshield, they should get a hold of Mike. I think he's going to sell some windshields. His is slick. I didn't realize how unique it was until I saw him put them on today. They come on and off the store really, really well. I'm gonna have him making one. It really is a genius design. full ahead. Wait, we're already there. You know, it's just the right thing clamped onto that steering stick. Your kneecap can fit in there and steer fairly nicely. Oh. I've got my cushion doubled up. I'm sitting a little high. I think I'd be more comfortable if I was down all the way. That's too much work to pull over and switch it. And I'm too much of a retard to figure out how to flip the cushion over while I'm sitting in the boat. I can't seem to do it. Oh, if I just had 10 horsepower or 15 horsepower and some spray shields and a windshield. Some radar, my autopilot, and a sandwich would be really nice right now. I figure a ham sandwich out here right now is worth at least $100 to find one of these guys on a fishing boat and buy his lunch. If it wasn't so windy, we could jump out on the bay really quick and run over to Mukilteo. There's an Ivers on the water. It's awesome. But to beat all this wind, you got to go in real close to the Navy base. And then, since we live in a police state now, we'll probably get targeted with those rocket launchers they have on shore. Pulled over by the Navy cops. And then probably just executed, just so the general public realizes that we don't own the public waterways anymore. Oh, look at this. I picked up a little speed. Not really. La, 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 la. Time to back her down and check in with the fleet. Dun, 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 dun.
New hull design.
What's that?
She's cheating. She's got new hull design. It goes faster.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was just my fat gut.
That's part of it.
Yeah, no, I know it is.
You see the logo?
I keep seeing the green. Not yet. Oh yeah, in the green. Yeah, too much for me. I keep seeing that green hull and I keep thinking it's the old boat. Yeah, I keep thinking you're in the new hull.
Oh, no, I'm in the old one.
No, just that you have yellow.
Yeah.
I'm in the Model T model. That clutch is really starting to work a lot better. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera away for a bit. Alright, that's not a bad trip for a day. Looks like we finally made it to Juneau. Maybe Juneau came back. Fun. Imagine how cheap that is to run back and forth between Washington and Alaska. And here comes another Mokai. Alright, time to turn this thing off. Oh, we just missed the most incredible thing on camera. Mike might have shot it. There's an eagle. That branch right there is big. Big bald eagle. Anyhow, he was flying with all three of us and he landed up there. It was freaking awesome. That was incredible. There's another one right up there. Female, because I don't see a nest. Actually, I don't even know how that works. Where are the eagles? Come on, fly off there. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off and then they're going to do something really cool.
Yeah, this is telling us that we're moving average of about 7.2 miles an hour. It's 12:04, and speed-wise I'm doing about 8, maybe 9, till I'd go downstream, and that's against current.
Hope this video turns out good. Yeah, this is a ton of fun.
Oh, we'll find out.
Look at the wind moving those clouds. Holy smokes.
Well, it's supposed to be like, 30 knots up there, like you said.
You know, the weather about 3 o'clock this morning when I got up, it was raining, so I looked. And it said 51 in the high at Seattle. But I've been rain, so I don't know what tomorrow's weather's supposed to be like. But this stuff is... There's obviously a high pressure area right over the top of us.
Yeah.
Trying to push in.
Yeah, yesterday would have been a much nicer day, but oh well.
Oh, this isn't bad.
No, at least it's not pouring on it. And I'm so glad of that. Otherwise it'd be kind of damp out here.
I love that windshield.
You like that?
That's way better than what I was building.
Well, 6 across the base, 12. 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6 to the 18-inch height. When I'm saying 3, 6, 3, 6, so you see each of these angles is just a little bit different.
Huh.
And it makes it just fold right around there. It fits the hull really nice. Now all the windshields that the guys are looking at online, they're only 12 inches tall.
Well, that's not tall enough.
18 I find is pretty good. The first one I did was 16, and I did that because, like I said, when I was paddling, I was hitting the windshield with my hand all the time. Well, right now I can't. See, in my normal seated position, which I'm a little higher and a little farther forward than everybody else.
How are you running your anchor with the windshield in there? Or do
I've never ran the anchor.
Oh, okay. But you do have one up there, don't you?
I could. I could run the rope, around the side and just clip it in that cleat if I need it. Pull it up, but no, I've never ran the anchor.
Goes is up there?
It goes through that cleat that's there. You see hers, I took the cleat clear off. I used those bolt holes for my windshield mount.
Oh, okay.
So where they tell you to put that, that is it. And I'm really tempted to take and push that windshield another foot farther forward.
I need one of those cleats put on.
Yeah, horn cleat. Those are just plastic ones.
Yeah, I like the composite ones. I'll turn this camera off. The 3-engine Mokai. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't go look. I did call a drone. Said I would How tall is it? Yeah, it's not a pass up here. It's family. I've been over them, but never anything this small. Duck! That's what the duck said too. A lot of 20 gauges out here right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those guys that were unloading when we were putting in, or loading up, they came back because they were afraid it was going to storm on them. They just said that I'm sure they were listening to the NOAA radio and they probably thought all these clouds were going to be bad weather for rain.
Well, probably.
Really? But it's not too terrible. There's probably a foot and a half of chop out in the day though. We get a lot of protection.
How fast they went, and I said about 10, so they need to go about 50.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No. I don't even want to
Okay,
be in
at
one of
10
those
miles
50.
an hour, you get in heavy surf with these things. I mean, big wind waves. I was out on Kenai Lake, and the wind waves were running about 3 foot. And I was burying it all the way up from the windshield, coming off the face of the wave. It would bury me in the front one. And then it would just keep pushing you in. You had to back off the throttle to let it finally ride you back up the face of the wave and get off of it. Because otherwise, it just wanted to submarine you. It just kept pushing you from behind.
This is the best gas mileage that you can get too.
Well, and the advantage for a kayaker is, okay.
No, I mean drifting.
Well,
yeah,
drifting
the kayaker.
Well, as a kayaker is...
Because you don't have to have a car and an extra person to go back up.
You put in, you beat your way upstream to where you want to go. Now, if you want to come back fast, okay, we go upstream up there in Alaska, like on 5, 7 miles an hour, wide open. Going upstream with a tuned up boat, fresh wear ring, everything. And that's when I was getting 12 knots out of this one. Would do okay, but then you turn around and you beat that down, well, you're coming back down at 15 miles an hour because you were fighting 5 knots current.
Yeah, how's that steering work when everything gets real wide? Speed.
It's fine at 15. I think you're going to have some problems if you get above 20.
Yeah, I bet you're making those turns really wide.
It'd be an extremely wide turn, and the trick of turning a Mokai in current like this, back off the throttle, point it where, get it started to point where you want it to go, and then come on the gas to get it to spin around, because if you just turn it, it just keeps plowing. It crabs.
No, I'll have a cracker like that too, since they're floating, they're right up on the surface.
Yeah, probably
not as dramatic.
what do we got there, time-wise? 12:30.
Slower it'll go.
Yeah. Once you get used to that, it,
Yeah, just a little bit to get used to.
but is it not nice to not have to pull that handle? Upper body strength. It doesn't have that explosive surge to get it. That explosive surge.
I can completely see putting something in here where...
I've got an idea where we could come up with...
What do they call the stirrups? The horse you use on a horse? Or like a foot stirrup?
It's a stirrup.
You can pop your foot out of it. And...
That might be a way of doing it. That I don't know. The clutch seems to be, one way or another. I'm going to get a clutch perspective.
Yeah, this one fires up with the choke right away, and you shut it right off and stuff. But it is a job to get through the skirt here. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
Or not the skirt. Well, the spring.
Yeah, I had taken mine at one time, and I put the starter rope over on the side right here versus clear up the front. And that helped a little bit, but there's a lot of wear on the pole from doing that. From pulling the rope and rubbing on the ball.
It's a good camera shot right on the old oar here. Oh, they're everywhere.
Rubbing there.
Interesting. Because you can't discharge firearms inside the city, so this must Probably continue, I guess.
That explains that line on was that's the power line.
I thought you were trying to call me. My radio blocked, and then I was trying to get it out, and I got way behind you.
All you gotta do is unzip it out of this little bag.
If I zip this.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah, I did call you the one time.
Oh, you did?
Uh-huh.
I never got it out.
How well do can you hear the radio? I thought as a group it'd be kind of neat to have headsets, but if you can hear them soft.
Well, I've got the headset that goes with it, the earbud. And I'm thinking to, for my application, I'm going to go ahead, basically airplane headset so that you don't have to listen to the motor.
Oh, you know, I have several.
Boom mic.
I have several headsets.
And then adapt it to these. They got a box built into them, so you might even be able to get the thing set up right.
Well, I've got a set of Telex, a helicopter, so they got the noise deadening.
That's Telex on
They work really, really nice. But I don't know how they do out in the saltwater. In the river. But it's $750, $800 a headset.
Yeah.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
But I like the throw mics that they sell for like $30 on eBay.
If you're thinking about picking up one to do this, I would look for the 130 or the 120. You know, for the lower end. If you can get the 530, 530 has all the bells and whistles. It's weather radio, the ability to talk back and forth, et cetera, et cetera. The GPS color maps. The topographical 2008 is the map set that I'm using.
I'm not so sure I care about the color. I've got color on my other boat.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have the batteries last longer if it's
well,
an issue.
This does really good. And radio is what eats the batteries up more than anything. The radio does, because right now I'm transmitting on GMRS through the repeater, and you can switch into FMRS, but FMRS is only supposed to be good for 2 miles line of sight.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
FMRS is walkie-talkie line of sight. GMRS is 5 watts, which is equivalent of a CB radio, and there's a repeater network that you can get with repeaters, and it will.
Yeah, they have it here.
So I'm playing with the GMRS portion of it now. But
yeah, we don't have to buy radios still. We're kind of back and forth if we were going to buy marine radios or we were going to buy those.
I'm getting, because I want to be a guide, I need a marine radio. I got to have one so I can talk to the Coast Guard.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking for us like to put headsets
and for safety wise, even if I never take it out of the box and put it in the boat with charged batteries, at least I got it.
The new Standard Horizon handheld, their best model, it has AM, FM, aircraft, marine. I don't think there's any CB in it.
I want aircraft for Alaska as well, because I'm not going to talk to the Coast Guard when I have problems up in the middle of nowhere, but there's always some guy out there that's on guard channel.
So when we use the 2-meter radios, you take and send them to somebody, and they, because it's all chips now, you know, and they change the chipset in it, and then you can talk on the aircraft and police channels.
Okay.
I can probably back around again. But yeah, you buy and then you can buy those voice scramblers for them if you don't.
Yeah, see, this has got scrambler built into it.
Oh,
well,
it doesn't have it,
Yeah, so we got scramblers.
I think that's
all
neat.
that. The 530 is I think is a really nice unit. They're no longer available. They did away with the buttons, and now it's all touch screen, which to me
that could be a hassle with gloves on.
Might be. Don't know. You know, you'd have to go in and try it. In fact, I'm almost to the point that if I'm going to put on my kayaking gloves, I'm going to have a chopstick with me. I have a chopstick that I'm going to use to run the damn thing.
Well, my brother, when we go hiking every Friday, he has a pair of gloves that he wears, and they're the only gloves he found that he can operate his iPhone on.
Okay.
On that touch screen, because he uses it for the GPS.
Okay.
Can they keep his hands warm?
Yeah, there's some kind of, I think it's the material that they're coated with.
Really?
Yeah, because if I remember right, it's the static electricity that actually
it's your aura.
Yeah, it's your aura, yeah. I'm going to shut this. out to the bay. Oh, look at that eagle. How awesome is that? I had to guess. You might not like them. Oh, both of them are together. Look at both of them in that tree. God, I hope this thing... Oh, Mike's getting an excellent picture of it. Birds of prey. That is so neat. God, those guys are huge. They taste like chicken. Well, there's a picture of a picture. The meeting of the Mokai. Those guys right there. Let's get up there. One of these guys off, probably come down here and rip my eyes out. La 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 la. I can't even imagine not having a clutch out here. I started the day with a locked up clutch and this is way better. Oh. Bring her around. Hell of a log right there. Pretty cool. My camera skills suck, but you know, I contour GPS mounted on my hat. Let her go. Look at this. Somebody should come down here and put flowers on these things. How neat would that be? That's really neat. Huh, all from birds pooping. Oh, look at that. I-5. And there! We'll show you the whole Mokai that you'll only need to see. I did. I-5, that's the covered the Lake Stevens Truffle, Highway 2. What'd be cool is one of those people who take my picture and then post it, like that guy right there. And then I'd find it. downwind with the current. Oh, I can feel the prop unload now. Boat's coming up out of the water. I just had 4 times as much power. And about a 30-foot wingspan. Give you a wind. La, la, la. Track's good. I've got the throttle friction set, and I'm not actually holding on to the steering. I lowered my cushion down. I had it full doubled up. That's way more comfortable. I need a little something in my back because this is a note to myself. But the life jacket I'm wearing, about the middle of my back is where it ends when I'm sitting in. And it would be nice if it went all the way down. So I should try to use the blue coat jacket I have next time. Slightly used. Had a fresh coat of paint just before World War I. 50 yards. There's a couple guys working on that boat right there. Living the dream. Oh. Nice little stealth on us over there. Buy gas for your lawnmower, or you can go out in your Mokai. Not a big choice. Not a tough one, that's for sure. Let the grass grow. The snow will knock it down in the wintertime. Up that other Mokai I can't see. Oh, look at that. Check out the ghost. Probably wild. Minus the barn and the farm and all that. There goes ghost. Oh, you can know the stars of that guy there. Oh, goat recon. Oh, I need a helmet on the camera so bad. La, 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 la. This scarf I have on my face, that is the best. My face it's not cold at all. Let's go in for a close one. I got another boat coming up. I can see in my peripheral. Well, I don't need to close the door on her. That boat is way faster. I gotta go on a diet. so close to planing out. That lightweight. Oh, I'm surfing it out here. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm right on the wave. I'm drafting her now. Come on, baby. Stay in there. I can stay right on top, right on that low pressure side. Currently, the Mokai, the family that Mokai's together stays together. What a great couple we've got here. There's sure something peaceful about being out here in these. Spent a lot of time on sea-doos, and they're all too much of a hurry with them. Everything's get up and go. These are just kind of kick back. Nothing jumps out in front of you. So at our last break, Mike told me these are all identical. They're all running Honda motors. I thought this had a Subaru in it. The one in front of me is just an 09. Apparently the hull's more efficient. I'm not sure, but she's definitely weighs less. Interesting to see the water kind of boiling and turning up here.